The Black Demon, a pig who spoke with a human voice, had escaped from a farm into the Nares forest. There, he met his new friend, White Bacon, a wild boar. Baku, the owner of the Drunkard's Bar, was furious that Black Demon had escaped. He announced a reward for the piglet's head, sending all the hunters in search of him. As Black Demon and White Bacon wandered aimlessly through the forest, a hunter spotted them and raised his rifle to take aim. But as he took aim, the hunter stepped on a branch, the crack echoing through the trees. The pigs heard the sound and ran at full speed, escaping into the forest. The hunter returned to the village, telling of the unusually fat white pig he had seen in the Nares forest, a friend of the elusive Black Demon. The hunter's boss was Baku, the mayor of the village, the bartender, and the owner of the Drunkard's Bar. Known to many as Dad, he had recently welcomed a son named Barchi. Baku announced a prize for the head of the black pig, Demon, and the white pig, White Bacon, a reward of 1,000 litres of the finest whiskey. The whiskey was crafted by the village's most notorious drunkard, the Walking Hoe, who worked tirelessly, paid not in coin, but in the whiskey he brewed. Driven by the promise of whiskey that could last 3 years, the hunters prepared to scour the forest. Armed with rifles, pistols, and Kalashnikovs, they set out on this unusual hunt. And so, the adventures of Black Demon and White Bacon were just beginning, as the hunters plunged into the depths of the Nares forest. Unbeknownst to the hunters, White Bacon's father was the fierce black pit bull terrier, who had once roamed the same forest. From him, White Bacon inherited an unyielding bite, making him a formidable opponent. None of the hunters suspected the true strength of White Bacon. Georgie the caterpillar, lying in wait on a rocky perch, peered through the scope of his Dragunov, his sights set on the elusive pigs. It was White Bacon who first noticed the danger, a sudden flash from the sniper's scope in the distance. He quickly warned Black Demon. White Bacon's instincts kicked in, alerting Black Demon that they were being hunted. Together, the two pigs prepared to make their escape, aware of the imminent threat. With a shared glance of understanding, they bolted through the forest, their survival instincts propelling them forward into the depths of Nares. As Black Demon and White Bacon continued their frantic escape, Black Demon spoke with a human voice, his tone laced with urgency. "These scoundrels will not give up until they shoot us." White Bacon, with a resolute nod, suggested they run as fast as the wind, taking a circuitous route to approach Georgie the caterpillar from behind. While Black Demon ran dangerously within the sniper's range, White Bacon stealthily navigated the bypass road, her eyes fixed on her target. As Georgie the caterpillar focused on Black Demon through his scope, White Bacon closed in from behind, ready to strike. Just as Georgie was about to fire, White Bacon lunged, biting down on his leg and dragging him into the bushes. His shouts echoed through the forest, but soon there was only silence. It was late afternoon, and most of the hunters had returned home, leaving behind the three who were searching for Georgie the caterpillar. They were Sashko the driver, Donko the leech, and Ganyo Smoker. As they searched, they found only Georgie's sniper rifle and one of his boots, lying abandoned on the rocky perch. Gripped by fear, they took the boot and fled back to the village, their minds racing with uncertainty and dread. They entered the village, carrying the boot as evidence of their encounter. The fear was palpable as they made their way to Baku. The hunters, Sashko, Donko, and Ganyo, entered the bar known as the Drunkards, their faces pale with fear. They presented the boot to the evil Baku, who sat in his usual spot, a cigar in one hand and a glass of whiskey in the other. Everyone in the bar was shocked by the story the three hunters recounted. The realization dawned upon them all. The hunters were not the predators, but rather the prey. The village buzzed with whispers, a chilling sense of vulnerability settling over them as the tale of the pig's cunning spread. To be continued in the next episode.